Today we're taking a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers vs Los Angeles Lakers match, which is happening on Friday, March 26, 2021 at 10:35 p.m., and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. In Friday's NBA action post-trade deadline, the Cleveland Cavaliers travel to Los Angeles to take on the Lakers. The Cavaliers had numerous roster shakeups Wednesday, as they have confirmed what everyone knew all along, which is that they are in full-on rebuild mode. They still have a basketball game to play Thursday, as they prepare to take on the depleted Lakers. Los Angeles was rolling early this season, but losing Anthony Davis back in February and then LeBron James in March really has them reeling. There are no easy wins in the NBA, but they have a favorable matchup Tuesday against the Cavs at home. Cleveland came out of the first half trailing by 2 but rolled in the second to a 103-94 victory over Chicago. Darius Garland led the Cavaliers in points with 22. He also led the team with 9 assists. Jarrett Allen came 1 rebound shy of a double-double, scoring 19 points and adding 9 rebounds. Larry Nance did record a double-double, recording 14 points and 14 boards. Cleveland is last in the NBA in points per game at 104.0 and is allowing 111.5 points per contest. They are shooting 45.2% from the field and 34.2% from the three-point range, 29th overall. They are last in free throw percentage at 72.9%. Colin Sexton is the team leader in points at 24.0 ppg, but he is listed as questionable for Friday's game. Andre Drummond is second at 17.5 points and is the team leader in rebounds at 13.5 points per game. He is out for Friday's game. Garland is averaging 16.6 points per contest. The Cleveland Cavaliers have been in a slump as they've lost 6 of their past 9 games, but they will be looking to build some momentum after taking down the Bulls in a 103-94 road win on Wednesday. Darius Garland led the team with 22 points and 9 assists. Jarrett Allen added 19 points with 9 rebounds and 3 blocks, while Larry Nance Jr. chipped in with 14 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists. As a team, the Cavaliers shot 45% from the field and 11 of 30 from the three-point line. But this win was about their defensive effort as they trailed at halftime before running away with it in the second half where they held the Bulls to just 39 points. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Lakers have lost 6 of their past 10 games, and they will be hoping to arrest an ugly 4-game skid after falling to the 76ers in a 109-101 home loss last night. Kyle Kuzma led the team with 25 points and 9 rebounds. Dennis Schroeder and Montrezl Harrell each scored 20 points, while Kentavious Caldwell-Pope chipped in with 19 points. The Lakers are doing their best to stay in contention with their 2 biggest stars out with injury, and hope to take advantage of a bad Cleveland team who just had their roster heavily shake at home on Friday night, and pick up another victory. Since James went down, however, the Cavs have yet to win a game, and have lost their last 3 in a row. Thursday night they will take on the East's top team in the 76ers, who are also playing without their superstar Joel Embiid, with hopes of snapping their losing streak before hosting Cleveland. Davis and James are the heart and soul of the Lakers, and without one or both of them, they have struggled mightily. If they lose to Philadelphia Thursday, it will be 4 consecutive losses for them, and with the West being so competitive year after year, they hope to not be completely behind in the standings by the end of the season. With a Cavs team coming to town who has been bad all year, they hope to at least beat them and take a step forward in the win column for the first time in over a week. The Cleveland Cavaliers have not thrown in the towel yet on the season. They are 17-27, and while the record may not looking impressive, they are only 4 games out of a playoff spot. And the good news is they may finally get to trade 2 players that aren't part of their future, Andre Drummond and Kevin Love. In fact, one or both may be gone by the time this article posts. Both Love and Drummond have not played in weeks, save for a couple of brief appearances by Love. The Cavs can hopefully get some useful players back in trades for these two and make a run. The Cavs are coming off a 103-94 win over the Bulls on Wednesday and have won 2 of their last 3. However, Collin Sexton has missed the last game with an injury and is questionable for Friday. The Lakers didn't make any moves at the trade deadline, but they still might do something on the buyout market. They may need some help as they lost their 4th straight game on Wednesday, falling 109-101 to the Philadelphia 76ers. The Lakers were led by Kyle Kuzma, who had 25 points and 9 rebounds. Dennis Schroeder had 20 points and 11 assists, while Montrezl Harrell had 20 points and 8 rebounds. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope added 19 points. So here are my betting suggestions for that game. It is a tough task to face any team when you are missing your top 2 players, but this is the type of opponent that Los Angeles needs in such a situation. Considering that they are one of the best defensive teams in the NBA and Cleveland has the worst scoring offense, this is a golden opportunity for Los Angeles to snap that 3-game losing streak. Head-to-head, the over is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings in Los Angeles, and the over is 12-2 in the last 14 meetings overall. The Cavaliers were in a real funk before Wednesday when they were good enough to beat the Bulls, while the Lakers are right in the middle of their worst spell of the season so far, as they've looked toothless at times without LeBron James and Anthony Davis. It's tempting to go with the Cavaliers in the points, but Collin Sexton remains out with a hamstring injury, so I'm going with the Lakers to bounce back with a much-needed win here. My first betting advice for that match is to pick Los Angeles minus 5.5. Looking at the betting trends, the Cavaliers are 3-12 ATS in their last 15 road games, 1-10 ATS in their last 11 games against a team with a winning record, and 8-18 ATS in their last 26 games overall. The Lakers are 5-2 ATS in their last 7 home games and 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record. The Lakers still have a skilled group that can do enough to score 100 points in this game. That may be all they need to defeat Cleveland. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.